Recently I had the situation that I had CJK tables in my font files, and that was a Latin-based font file. It was a project from a different person and I did font engineering. And I want to show you what the issue was. There is a font file. We can now open OpenType app and you can load it in here. And now you see that there are different tables, and at the end there's the table vhea and vmtx, and these are vertical matrix tables basically, which are important for CJK fonts, but they should not be part of a Latin-based font. What was the issue? Let me open the font file. So we see here now the font I prepared, and I went through all the glyphs, and at the end there was one glyph which had vertical matrix information. When we click here on this little button, we see that we can enter different matrix settings for a glyph, and usually it's on default like here. So but there was a value entered. I don't know who did it and whatever, but things like this just happen. Probably somebody double clicked on that unexpected and then entered a value, the width of a glyph. Then things like this happen. So when I have this value here, this tells glyphs app that it should generate CJK tables, vertical matrix tables. So on GitHub, when we compare GitHub, we can see here that there is an entry for vert origin, and this is the value I entered. Let's go back here. When I now set it on default, then we see that the change disappears here in our GitHub view. Now I have here updated fonts. We can go back to OpenType app and then load the file, and now we see there are differences which are actually what we expect. So there's no vhea table and no vmtx table anymore, and this is what I would like to have with the fonts, with a Latin-based font, of course. Yeah, these are some insights of my daily work in the font engineering world. So sometimes things like this happen. There's an unexpected table, and then I need to dig in and figure out why is this there. So I hope you can learn from that as well. Have a good day. Take care. Have fun. Bye-bye.